I'm grateful to my honourable friend for giving way. He'll know that my husband and I spent 18 months as volunteers in Gaza in the early 90s and have been running a breast cancer project between Scotland and Gaza for the last 5 years. Now, my concern, and I apologise for being late due to the change of time and my slow speed of running, but do we not really need clarity about the position of small NGOs involved in education or healthcare within Gaza, supporting the 2 million people there? Because the work I do, the work that my volunteers do, inevitably involves the Ministry of Health, because that's who runs the hospitals. It's simply unavoidable. And I'm afraid it will send a chill when I'm trying to recruit breast cancer specialists in Scotland to keep supporting this wonderful project.
I'm grateful to my friend for her intervention, and I really would pay tribute to the work she's done over a long period in humanitarian efforts in Gaza particularly. But I'd refer to the explanatory notes to this SI, and the final sentence is, "A full impact assessment has not been produced for this order, as no significant impact on the private, voluntary or public sector is foreseen." Now, I'm glad to hear that, but I have to say I find that quite unbelievable. I think this fits into a pattern of behaviour we've seen on the ground. The Minister will be aware of the Israeli government banning 6 Palestinian humanitarian NGOs on deeply spurious grounds. I'm concerned at anything that shuts down the space for dialogue and civil society within this conflict. And that's our final unease on this, the implications of this. What will be the effect, and I would be grateful for the Minister to reassure me, and I'm open to that reassurance today, what will be the effect of this listing on NGOs, big and small, I have to say, and civil society going forward? Because the reality, in Gaza especially, is that Hamas is a fact of life. You can't get anything done, you can't get aid delivered, you can't have a medical project, you can't have a civil society dialogue without Hamas's active involvement one way or another. Now, I don't say that as a matter of anything to be glad about, but it's the reality. So how will this listing impact upon those NGOs that are trying to promote dialogue, trying to promote civil society, trying to deliver humanitarian aid? Because anything that would limit their activities or curtail their active involvement is surely a retrograde step. And I would be grateful for the Minister to assure us specifically on that point that nothing in this or in the future will limit pragmatic humanitarian engagement within Gaza and within Israel and Palestine.